Hey, YouTube, what's up, guys? Hey, look, my bed is clean and made. Well, this stuff is all sale. It's just stuff that I'm. Look at my newest thing I made real quick. Oh, it's right here. Boom. Look at the beautiful butterfly. I'm getting ready to sew it on there. So I did it like this. I've only done one other one like this, but it was much smaller, and I sold it. Miss Nice bought it. It's en route to her house as we speak. But this one actually, I made it the size to fit my iPhone 6S, right? Not the large, just a regular iPhone 6. So it pretty much fits like Samsung Galaxy, whatever, anything but like the LG. I sell those too. Whatever. Send me your measurements. Anyway, look. So it has this, right? Boom, boom. And then you guys know I use cords on some of them because it makes it slides easier through the leather holes that I make. And the beauty, okay, so I made it double sided like this, right? And then I leave padding in the corners and shit for if you drop your phone. Now, this is gonna be sewn on right here. Bam. Isn't that beautiful or what? And if you could close up, watch, see the cord um, color. It's not black, it's like gold. It's freaking really cool. And it fits the butterfly perfectly. It's not black like my other cords. I did 4 black cords, and then this last time I got these golden. They have even more yellow ones. You know, in those boots that are suede. I want you guys to know the reason. I know that a lot of you are not going to watch this live right now with me, but this is the time of day where I'm most alert, and you're going to get the most out of me. And you won't be like, I won't be like, I forgot what I was saying. If you guys knew me when I used to get fucked up, I'm like, knock the entire kitchen table over at my sister's. I mean, it was no joke. That was 24/7. That was me. I once, not just once, but there was a time where I was going like this. My friends found me in Santa Barbara on like right off of State Street, which is like the main street that goes through Santa Barbara, and then it ends at the pier, right, at the ocean, and then it goes all the way up. It's like Main Street, right? And I found actually what's cool about it is it's all cobblestone sidewalks, right, and on both sides of the city, right, or town. Really, it's very small. Up in Montecito, I worked on those houses, and when you look back down at the harbor and shit, it's so beautiful. It's 72, and listen, you cannot starve. It's impossible to starve to death in America. I mean, up until now, with our supply chain and crap, it's all fucked up. We'll probably go to the Soylent Green is people method. I'm down. Let's do it. Oh, you know what? If I ate some dumb motherfucker's brain, it shouldn't be anyone but me. Okay, this is a fact, and I'll tell you this right now, and then I gotta get to what I put on the cover about Kaepernick and the taking, bending thy knee. Look it up. Anyway, so now as a Native American, where's my knee bending, motherfucker? Where's my foot washing station? Huh? 65% of all Native Americans serve in the fucking military. 65%. After you fucking killed, raped, pillaged, burnt, and almost fucking extincted us. And did extinct a lot of tribes. And some had, that's why the Cherokee Nation, we are the biggest one. I mean, over there, we're the biggest one. See, the way that it works though, I am on basically probably Navajo land or Hopi land. Now, even though my reservation is in fucking bumfuck Oklahoma and Tahlequah, Oklahoma, I was born in Olathe, Kansas, just so you know. Olathe, that's like Table Mesa. That's in Utah. Anyway, so I am from this. I like the license plates from. You know how they have their state motto on the license plates? Well, lo and behold, the best license plate and the best state motto is what? New Hampshire, of course. Live free or die. There's no, like I was saying, you're not kinda gay. You either suck dick or you don't suck dick. There's no in between, right? That's how I was brought up. That wasn't even taught. That was common sense. See, that's the difference. That's the difference. Forcing the children. They don't know. I swear to God, this lady, I was watching the video, and this lady goes, today, and it was a class of like 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds, and maybe 6, I don't know, young, right? And they were in second grade, I think, second grade or less, which I knew. I remember in second grade, I had a bunch of little girlfriends. One's my friend today. Hi, Heather Kuhn. She was like my first girlfriend in a way. But I had a bunch of girlfriends, right? I was girl crazy. I still am. I love women. I love girls. They're just so beautiful and soft and loving and caring. They're just good people. And they smell good and they're beautiful, and soft. I can't even imagine a gay man. Like, ooh, it's gross. Who would want a hairy ass, like a dude with a body hair is pubic hair, right? So anything on your chest area and shit, and anywhere on your back, that's pubic hair, right? And on your, like, say on your butt buns. Me, I'm Native American, so we can't grow hair like that, facial hair and stuff. Like, that's why I can't, don't laugh, you guys, don't laugh. I can't grow a beard or a mustache. My first, the one that got away, right? Mary Jane, my love of my life. She said, Brady, don't wear that. Oh, no, she didn't care. She's like, I love you for no matter what. But she said, you're not a goatee guy. Because I really wasn't back then. Now it's gray, so you can't see it really. But it was pretty cool for a minute. I asked my dad one time. I asked him, and he died at 62. Very young. Very young. Right? I don't know. He died from cigarette smoking, emphysema, and lung. He was on a vent. Yeah, it had to do this for him. That's what people that have like altitude sickness. If you're a doctor and you looked at a chart of one of these supposed CV people, apparently this is the first one where you can just You can diagnose it by looking at them, just looking at them. Ah, yeah, he's got it. He sniffled. Your temperature is above. If my temperature is 98.6, which is the normal temperature in America, I would have a fever, big time. Like, I mean, it would be like 101 for you guys, or for someone that has a 98.6 normal, whatever the norm is, right? So if I was sick, it would just say 98.6, and they'd be like, okay, come in, or whatever. And also, wearing a mask is like taking a petri dish full of bacteria and just putting it right there on your face all day long, every day. Think about that. It's stupid, stupid, stupid. What do you think, God? All of a sudden, God is like, I'm scrapping the whole plan. No more immunity systems and how we live. Gosh, how did we ever live without Bill Gates and his death fucking vaccination? How did we ever live? How did we make it this far, guys? As that one dude that the alien guy says to Luke or whatever, to whatever on Star Wars, it's a trap. Okay? It's a trap. And what they're doing is, it's called choke. And they did it in Vegas to maybe get some people stomped because they love that shit. So add some more names on and Hillary had some mercs on the ground. I don't know, people had mercs on the ground. All over down to Treasure Island, circus, they were coming in, busting out caps. The window of Treasure Island went down. And all at the same time. And the paramilitary groups. And then, don't even go into the radar of that night. Oh my God. These cop helicopters were turning their radar off. At first, they were trying to act like they were a plane. And then once they wanted to go off of they followed the plane thing. Because they don't know exactly what's in the air until they just go by what they're saying and shit, right? Because they have to have enough room. You're in Airbus 387. Okay, whoa, wait, we got to put you, hang on. Circle around, dump your fuel, boom, land. Or however they claim it works. It's bullshit. I have been awoken so much, you guys, that I don't wear veils anymore. I can walk outside and it's like watching fucking, like, on the Goonies. I always wanted to do this, right? Make one of these. And I have made shitty ones. And I like making domino sets, But then I'm like, all gnawed out and not. I don't know. It's just good. But, I'm going to clean my house up today and stuff. And because half of my house is going to be an indoor shop. What do you think? I mean, I'm going to send you guys all the stuff and everything. You'll see. You will see. Anyway, I just wanted to say, this is why I came on here. I had a fucking revelation and I was like, I got to get this out live right now. And, yeah, so, let's see. Lawyers, guns, and money, Lord, get me out of this. It's funny because it really means nothing. Money, it's worthless. It's just paper. It's an IOU. People accept it. It's like they accepted the mask. The mask was just like that whole thing which is still very much ongoing here in California. And the fucking People's Republic of California, second only to the best nation on earth, Chaz. We need to talk about that too. There was a guy running naked, okay? This was just this morning. This dude's got man boobs, right? And he's running naked, like hauling ass, and the fucking guy in Chaz, right? Which it stands for the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, which is no police. So it's anarchy in there, right? Or they are trying to have some sort of policing themselves with guns and stuff, which is fine. This is America. That's what you do. You have the right to do that. Until you use it wrong, you didn't do anything wrong. Okay? I need you all to be aware. Oh, I know what I was going to say now. Listen, they've been pushing this and pushing this, right? They are going to claim, and this is why I believe that they're doing this. They're doing this whole Chaz thing and stuff, letting it happen, or what, or even setting it up and then getting it rolling, right? And then, or to even where, I mean, some people are masked up, some aren't. I mean, because of the CV and because of their Antifa members there, and everybody has to get along, right? I mean, forget that there's already been 2 murders and all this, and rapes, and that no one wants to call way more crime, I'm sure, but no one wants to call the cops because the cops won't come, and they said defund the police, that the police is pointless. So they called the police. So many times now, and the police are like, what? Don't call us. You want to defund my job? And fuck you, man. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't going to help you. But even though, because he's a cop, the guy says, all right. Because what happened was this was a few days ago, but this dude was an Antifa kid, right? With this thing on, and just you can see his eyes. And some biker dude, or just someone, they were kind of had a line going, and some dude just ran up and just boom! I mean, clocked this cat, and he went down, right? I mean, it had to hurt. I don't know, whatever, it was powerful. And so then they're yelling, what the fuck? The cops, you're right there, you're letting this happen? You're standing right there, and he's like, yeah, you don't know police, right? I mean, I can't do anything. You guys will attack me, right? And that stupid governor or mayor, or whoever the fuck she is, the lady from the 70s show is the goddamn mayor of Seattle. What is going on? I mean, Reagan was Bonzo the Clown. Like, when you start hiring Trump, he did all this WWF shit. We know that was all fake, and it's just all in good fun, whatever. But still, now it's gotten really worse than compared to then. And he had his own reality TV, of course, that one where he got fired, The Apprentice. So he does his thing like a show, you know. That's what people like in a way, anyway. He just studied what do people like, and then did it, and then it worked. And he followed through with what he said he was going to do. It's really what made it work. Then, perhaps, I have my own. I don't want to stray too far from the subject at hand. Let me go back. Okay. Trump, real quick, Trump this morning was, because of, there's a million projected reservations for the rally, right? And when you do it, you have to do it like you have to give them your name, a phone that you could be called back on, and you have to do all this shit, right? They put up a credit card number and shit. So TikTok is they went and a bunch of kids bought a bunch of or went there and supposedly RSVP all these fucking um, all these RSVPs, right? so so that he would look stupid, so that it would be smaller, and then Antifa. But they did what they didn't understand was it doesn't work like that. So it was either a flat out lie, which CNN and MSLSD and all of them and all mainstream will gladly hand you over a steaming pile of shit lie sandwich. So just on GP they will, just cause they are what they do. And anyway, so I believe so. What happened was Trump this morning or late last night. It was dark. I think I don't know. He does a lot of work, but he was really bummed. But I think it's part of a show because think about it. He wants his voter base. The reason that you've never seen him come off. CNN is buying this, and MSNBC, LSD, and all them. They're buying it hook, line, and sinker. You guys, I can see, like I told you, I can see the shit in the sky now. I have no more veils. There's God. I mean, this is on the cusp. God knows what's gonna happen. It's not gonna be good. I'm telling you right now. We're down for a civil war. Pretty much, that's what's gonna happen. Donald J. Trump, he got us out of these wars that were pointless wars, and we were getting ripped off, and he did do all this shit. But perhaps he did all this stuff and overspent everything, and so they created COVID just to fucking pull a reset, right? Or either way, because I'm Mandela affected big time. So I've seen shit change. And any one of you that's been Mandela affected too. Oh, hey, quick question. Anyone in California or wherever they have Hamburger Habit? Remember Hamburger Habit? It's the best fucking burgers. Well, Eva from Once Upon a Timeline was doing it, and she said, yeah, the habit. The B is crooked now, like this. I don't remember the habit having that. I'm like, and it shows the sign and it just says the habit. I'm like, what? Where's hamburger? Because it's called the hamburger. The hamburger habit. Excuse me. And I know it so well because I ate there all the time. That's where I sold heroin right there. And these kids, some dude overdosed on my shit. And his friends came. I was sitting with little Janie, and I was giving her some shit, knowledge and stuff. She was one of my runners. And so I was telling her what I needed her to do and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I always would carry it because they come in 12 packs, 12 balloons. So you get a pack. And I paid $40 a pack, 12 balloons. And anyway, so I'd always have 12, I'd put 12 balloons in my mouth in the morning. And then if people walk up to me, I just go, here's 3, however many they want. If a cop starts walking towards me, I just swallow them. It's no big deal. I pay $4 each, right? Like the most I'm gonna lose is $40. So anyway, then also you can shit them out, and if they're done well, if they're tied well in the balloon, that won't get. You can use it, and it's not. It doesn't go in there. So that's another cool. Or they bust open and you get loaded on. That's cool too. Either way, I like the idea. So anyway, I ate at the Hamburger Habit all the time. Me and Janie, and that's just it. Now they're saying it was always the Habit. The Habit. I was like, what? They showed the sign. It didn't even look like it. They weren't, and Aunt Eva did. Once upon a time, and no one even mentioned hamburger that it didn't say hamburger habit, right? It just said the habit, and it wasn't the hamburger habit either. So, what the fuck's up with that shit? You know, the hamburger habit, and then the habit. Is what it is now. Does anyone remember this? Please let me know in the comments or someone say something. I feel bad. I know I'm slowly getting more and more viewers, but I have such fucking compelling information that I have 160 people of 164 subs, and I just wish I had more reach. I don't care about. I'm not monetized. Nothing. I just want to help everybody. Like any way that we can just get through this shit together, And just please, you guys, please give me a thumbs up when it's something that you agree with, or make a comment, or even put a thumbs down and say, "Oh, you're slow. You talk slow, and you're all fucked up." Whatever you want to say. So anyway, this is beautiful, right? And I put suede on the outside of both sides. So I made this yesterday. It takes a day to make one of these. Plus, you have to have the materials to do it. There's a lot of stuff. Anyway, this is gonna be cool, huh? Should I do this? Just boom. It's a phone case. And you know what's cool about it? It'll fit any phone, but see how this is? You can flip this up. And it'll be that much more taller, right? It's really a cool medicine bag. You can use it for whatever you want, but it does fit the phone perfectly. In fact, that's what I used it to make. And it's suede on both sides. There's padding along here and along each corners so that you don't drop. If you drop it, it won't break. It's beautiful. It's comes with a long string. You can that goes through, and you can do whatever you want with that. And you can wear it around your neck. You can wear it whatever you want. And also, I put up a shitload of pictures of things that I have, like trinkets and whatnot, and basically like pendants and shit to make necklaces with beads and pendants. And so let me know if there's something that you want. Like I put up a bunch of pictures of pendants. If you say, hey, I want that with a gold chain, silver chain, leather, what color leather, whatever you want it to be on, I will do it. And then give you a price. Like that's what you want, okay? Here's the price. I do tons of custom jobs. I don't mind doing it. That's fine. And in fact, it gives me ideas when someone wants me to do something on contract, out to me. So, I could put it should it be like, oh, you know what I was thinking too? Or I can do it like this. Or I could just leave, hey, oh, that looks cool, huh? Just leave one right there. Well, I wish I had different sizes, but I don't. I just have, look, a whole bag my sister gave me. She goes, I know you probably wouldn't use these, but I'm like, huh? Give me those. Oh, thank you. I was gonna donate them, all this jewelry. I was like, oh my god, you didn't call me, your artist brother that owns a fucking studio first. So this would be cool, you guys. Check it out. Check it out. What's it all about? Oh, that's so cool. I want to do 3 because 3 is where it's at. According to Nikolai Tesla. AI is that right? Because they took the I off. That's why we call him Nikolai. Everyone else named Nikolai ends with AI. So why would they change his? So what if I did something like that? Look. Let's try hold on. So, that's too much. Okay. Let's say this. No, I don't know. You know what might be cool? One's upside down. It's not. No, that looks weird. That's kind of cool. I'm looking at that. Um, Also, maybe I'll just. So maybe what I could compromise with myself and do it like this. You know? Did you know that butterflies originally were called flutterbys? Flutterbys instead of butterflies. It was flutterbys because it makes so much more sense, right? And they changed it to butterflies. Why? We're in the middle of. I know that we're in a reset right now. They are selling brand new cars for pennies on the dollar because they know. Oh, it's hilarious, guys. I'm getting myself a badass 4-wheeler. Anyone that knows anyone around here or anyone else about that has a 4-wheeler that I should get, that I want it to be a bug out 4-wheeler. I live in the desert. I want it to have fun with now, but I wouldn't mind even having like a work one, like a Big Bear, where it has reverse and everything, and it has like a scooper on the front and a fucking pusher where you can do the snow plow, and it has those things on the front. It's fucking awesome. It's a machine for working on your land, right? But I want it, and what I want, and it's got racks everywhere, so you can put all your stuff, right? Your tent, sleeping bag. I mean, and you extra gas, and you can ride way back up in there into the hills, right by my house. It's just right here. You just walk out my back gate, and you can walk right up into the mountains, into the desert mountains, right there. Boom. It's amazing. So with my 4-wheeler, I'll plan my getaway, and then I'll come in like an Indian. I'll watch, come in and get gas, still gas and food. Now I can hunt my own food, especially if they say hunt. There's no hunting season anymore, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's no hunting season, don't even worry about thinking you're gonna starve because there's a lot of game to be taken. Okay. And if you don't take it, it's just gonna starve to death. Which in turn makes the predators starve to death. So now you've got the predators going down, and like when I lived in Boulder, Colorado, they were coming down and pulling kids off the porch and dogs and cats and eating them. The mountain lions were, because they were hungry and there was no deer anywhere. During lockdown, they had lions walking down the middle of the fucking street, like mountain lions and wolves. Just roving packs. Crazy. Go to your room. Yes, Uncle Sam. Jesus Christ. Are we the dumbest motherfuckers in the world? No, you are. You guys are like, speak for yourself. My neighbor had H1N1 when it came to. Boy, that was real. That was the real deal Holyfield. Right there, man. Full liquefaction of your body inside there. No, that was Ebola. Full liquefaction in your body. Just liquefied. Basically, what would happen is, if you got Ebola, you are the World Trade Center as it falls, like free falls, even faster somehow than free falling. How does that work? Anyway, so that's fasting falling faster than the speed of dropping some shit. It's just, what, isn't it 7 feet per second? Let me know in the comments. If I actually, hey, what's up, Chris? Oh, I'll tell you what you missed. Here, I just wanted to show you this. I made this bag yesterday. So when I work on a bag, so I'm going to put this maybe right here. It's a phone case is what it is. And it fits my phone in there, or anyone's phone. I mean, I'm selling it. But it's really nice. And it's all suede on the outside. See, I've been working this whole time, so I have tons of fucking inventory. But I was just selling shit yesterday. Yeah. Here's what I'm saying. Yeah, I've heard that. They really, all AIDS was or is just something that probably maybe nanotechnology. My uncle Brian, who gave me who taught me how to shoot arrows, compound bow, he's the one that left me the Indian motorcycle, 50cc motorcycle. It was a kit bike, motorcycle when he was a kid. And so he gave it to me when I was like 8 years old. And it was badass. I loved it. And then my best friend Chad, who's died of a heroin overdose at 30. So like 15 years ago, he died. And then he got a Honda 50cc. So me and him ran our whole neighborhood on our motorcycles, terrorizing. Oh no, that's fine. Totally. All right. We on motorcycles, we're like, we can outrun the cops, but we can't outrun the radio. And then the cops would get so fucking sick of me and Chad that they would drive up into the park in their car, and we'd haul ass on our motorcycles across the bridge, and then they were stuck. And it was like they'd jump out of their car and be like, and throw their hat down and stomp on it. And the kids got me again. But it was so fun. That's how it was. You didn't worry about getting shot by the cops. They weren't going to just cap on your ass. You'll get maybe a ticket, you know. But they're not going to shoot you. I mean, and I lived in a predominantly Hispanic town, probably. I would say most of all my friends were Hispanic. We only had one token black dude at my grammar school. One token black person. Actually, we did have two, I think, because we had Monique. They were both my friends too. So I'm allowed to say nigger. Nigga. No, my black friends are like, they're like, this is freaking me out. People are walking up to me and saying, I'm sorry and shit. And I'm going like, for what? Like, stop. And all my black friends say, it's making me feel worse. You're saying that you're superior than me. Who? We don't want. And I'm like, what? Like, here's what, and I'll directly quote some of my black. It's like we're the Fabergé egg race. Like we can't handle our own. It's like you do you, we'll do us. We don't want you to buy us an apology lunch. It's embarrassing. It's bizarre, and you're acting weird. And if someone comes up and starts bowing at my feet and shit, I will fucking kick them in the face because it's so ridiculous. That's my black friends. They're like, I damn. And they're not violent people at all. But they are like, it is so weird. They're like, having white people come up to you and do this is the most bizarre, embarrassing, and it's a slap in the face. Because it's like, they're saying that I'm only where I'm at because of them? Oh, hell no. I worked my ass off to be up here. Right? They're like, why us? Why are we didn't ask for help. We didn't ask for you to say sorry. You didn't own a slave. I wasn't a slave. What do we have to do with anything? What the fuck? It makes no sense. So now listen to this though. Real quick now, I wanted to address that, but Christopher, I need to tell you this. I found the thread and I just put it up there. There's time, you watch Quantum of Consciousness, but how the cement it is, but just listen. It's not all about money. It's a spiritual battle. Everyone thinks, oh, they're doing it for money. No. Maybe on the lower minion, like the agitator level, get $1,500 to go light a fire on a cop car or something. But anyway, so markers in time. Listen, markers in time. No, we can't even tell what it was like 100 years ago. And I have knowledge of the Cherokee Nation, oral knowledge from my grandma, who got it from her grandma, who got it from her grandma, and it's all the same, from the Trail of Tears. And I have the whole world. She told me a time when there was giants. She told me about a time when there was no moon for 1,000 years or something. All this shit. She said there was spirals in the sky. This is what her great-grandma told her, who was on the Trail of Tears. My grandma and I talked all the time about this. Right. And then I found alternate histories where I did not know this, and I do feel bad if I did it, but whatever. I don't feel bad. But there was fucking Cherokee, Native American Cherokees with their bones. They had their necklaces. I know you are. I know you are. We're blood, homie. Listen, though, the Cherokees owned all these. The plantations down south with the columns and it's just the plantations. Well, it was Cherokee Indians that owned the plantations, and they had slaves. I mean, but even in the other history or whatever that I learned, where we were out on the plains, we had slaves. We enslaved. When we captured like 2 Mohawk Indians, we would enslave their ass. I mean, you gotta understand. People have to understand now it was a norm in the whole world. Slavery was at that time. So it's not like we just came up with it. It's not like we were the only ones doing it. And you know what? We're all niggers now. We're all slaves now. And that sucks. So instead of bringing yourself up, you want to pull everyone down. No, that ain't how it works. Yeah, giants for sure. What are they hiding? Why did they hide all this? Hey, Christopher, I'm going to put this right now I'm going to put it right here, and I want you to watch this. John Levi. They are staging all these photographs, and I think we are doing a reset right now. We're doing a fucking reset right now. And hang on, I'll be right back. Or you'll see me, but you gotta watch this, Christopher. This is insane. Okay, I'm looking for the video, and I'm gonna put it up here. It's short, but it's really cool. Let's see. History. Boom. Today, this guy's funny. What was the one I wanted to show you? Now I forgot what I was looking for. Damn it. Oh, yeah, fucking Trump looked very beat when he came home from the rally. He was very, very disappointed, but I think it's a good thing because it is damn it, what am I looking for again? Where is it? Did I do it on my channel? Oh, yeah, but anyway. Oh, here it is right here. This is what I was looking for. Cool. Oh, and here's another giant one, but I'll just do this for now. And then from here, you can find all the giant videos that are awesome. You're going to love it. Okay, watch, Christopher, watch. Yeah, watch and wait till you see this shit, dude. You're gonna freak out. Oh my God, you're gonna freak out. That is awesome, bro. That's from John Levi's channel. He did it. He got it from other people's channel. I like Flat Earth British, but I can't understand the motherfucker because he talks with an accent so much, Everything. And I don't know if it's not 10 years and then they just switch. It's crazy though. Here's another thing I've seen as a very Mandela affected person. Like I was saying, I can see everything now. My last veil got pulled off. I can see the triangular ships. I can see the platforms. I see the sprites. I can see the entire arm and lensing system for the sun and the moon. I can see that shit. Okay? It is what it is. Right? And above, we are under a dome, and above that's water. That's exactly what it is. And the Milky Way is the crack that rolled fucking back and let the waters down in for us to even be here. And it's a 666 world, right? Which 666 only means human, okay? It's a number of a human. It's a human number. 6 electrons, 6 protons, and 6 neutrons make up a carbon atom. That's what we are made up of. Carbon. So, don't get it, right? Who knows? Yeah, they have backdrops. You can see it. And then it shows, Christopher, it'll show like all this Tartarian, like all of our Capitol buildings are fucking, we didn't build those. It shows like these Capitol buildings, like in Denver, it was gold. The dome, which is actually a fucking battery and all this. Anyway, but we as inheritors didn't even understand how to use those fireplaces that have the 2 things, and it was like an electric device. But they just went and shoved wood in there. It's like they're so dumb. So they're sitting there, listen to this, circa 1870. They're standing there, with their hidden hand, right? 2 guys, and Abraham Lincoln's in the middle. And then there's this shitty ass log cabin they threw up. They're on horse and buggy. Behind them is the fucking Capitol buildings and shit with all this antiquitech. And you're saying, okay, yeah, you built that with horse and buggies, right? And yet you're living in this cabin. The fuck out of here with that shit. So they've been lying and lying and lying and da 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 da. Why don't they just give us drugs that will make us forget or something? I don't know. It's so stupid. It's God. Just remember this. It's a grand illusion. Deep inside, we're all the same. Just remember that. It's a grand illusion. 'Cause deep inside, we're all the same. It's just a game. Something like that. I know. We've had it for thousands of years. I don't even know. They say it's 2020. I know he did. You know what? Here. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I wanted to connect. I don't whether this is done by men and women, or whether it's done divinely or a combination. But isn't it okay? What I put on my title, let's go back. Colin Kaepernick took a knee, right, against police brutality. Then, so that was a marker in time. It was a big deal. Everyone burning all their football gear and shit. Then, yeah, and Trump won from a stolen election, and that's why they were so like, what? How can you lose a rigged election, Hillary, you dumb bitch? But they're trying to get these mail-in votes done so they can steal the election and cheat, and it's bullshit. And it'll cause a civil war. If Trump loses, it will be a civil war because we know. I can guarantee you, not one person that has more than one brain cell would ever put Joe Biden in charge of any kind of weapons, especially armies and shit. Oh my God, I wouldn't trust him to shoot my Glock at the range. Are you kidding me? He's like, what? Looking in the barrel, is it loaded? Fucking Biden. Dumb motherfucker. So, I don't know. You know what? Let me tell you something right now. I am not a Trump. I'm not a Trumpster. I don't think he's going to be the end-all, save-all. But do you know what is going to be the end-all, save-all? Fucking God, man. The guy that, or the Great Spirit that created the earth, that created the heavens, that created everything, and created us. And it's the same guy that I talk to every night and tells me. And so basically, think about this. The marker in time. So then I think they had George Floyd planned out already, okay, before Colin Kaepernick even did that. They said, okay, this is our 30-year plan or whatever, 10-year plan, whatever. Colin Kaepernick takes a knee against police brutality, right? They're slowly gaslighting us, right? Because you can't put a drop of, the Hegelian, you can't drop a frog into boiling water, it'll jump out. You have to put it in cool water and slowly turn up the heat. And gaslighting us is like, if you wanted cream-colored paint in your house and your wife wanted white, right? All you would do is every day or every week slowly put a little bit darker color, right? So eventually she thinks that it is that indeed that's the that's gaslighting, yo. That's a layman's term of gaslighting. But the reason it's called gaslighting is this: they did the same thing, but they would do it to make their wife go crazy, so that they could go off um, with their girlfriend or whatever, or however it came about. Gaslighting. Everyone had gas lanterns in their house everywhere. Which I'm going to tell you how you could blow some shit up too. Anyway, the gas lanterns, you would turn them all down a little bit every day. And then you can drive people crazy, moving things, doing shit like that. That's gaslighting. Slowly turning it down every day, and then they don't realize it. Same thing as how they're tiptoe tyranny against us, right? If we don't, silence is consent. Oh no, that's the thing about Hillary testifying. How long have they've been saying that? I guarantee if I had indictments like that, or any kind of indictment, they will be at my door and they will fucking take me with guns to jail. Why not her? They found a goddamn body in her trash compactor chute that goes only to her apartment and nothing. It's like chalk it up to the Clinton crime family. It's insane. How are they not? I think that I am not a partisan politician. I think that they all drink at the same place at the end of the day. And they should. And they should. They shouldn't. They should just, politics shouldn't be a job. It's just something you do. It used to be free. You could just do it. Like, if you wanted to be a senator, you didn't get paid for it. You just did it on top of your regular job. I know they will. I know it. I think they're gonna. They've listened. There's supposedly, and also I've learned I'm being very careful. Even though they can change it with deep fake, nothing even matters. Everything's out the window with deep fake. Because they could make anyone look like they're saying anything, okay? And it's just not going to work. I know. He was selected. Obama was selected. Oh, I have another thing. Don't forget to watch that thing that I have another thing. This is just straight funny as fuck. I like Trump because he's entertaining. I'm really never was too much. I'm an anarchist. I don't believe one man has the, but I believe that if you made anarchy in the United States right now, like anytime, just overnight, it's going to be a bad thing. But if you do it, oh, you won't forget to watch it. Cool. But the only way to have a peaceful anarchy would be to take the laws off the books at the exact same pace that they were put on, right? So you would slowly take away. So it wouldn't be an overnight thing, just like it wasn't an overnight thing to put all these laws on us for us to take them all off. We've just got to do it that way, right? So that's a good. That when I say I'm an anarchist and shit, I just don't think any. Why is one man better than me to tell me that I this or that, right? And that's just bullshit. And right, like that. This is not how it was supposed to be. I mean, they're not even following the Constitution. It doesn't matter. I can show you the Bill of Rights. Shit, man. I graduated in '92, and when I was in grade school in the '80s or '70s, they said, "Oh, yeah." What did they say? They would say dumb shit, but they said, It's just so dumb. Think about this for a second, Christopher. Imagine that, like, what's changed in this country, right? Oh, hey, look, that's why you all come here. This is the Native American hand. Yeah. So I think so. I think that bend the knee, Colin Kaepernick taking that knee, they already had it set up for this taking a knee in these protests. This was already set up because you know how they work. So it was a time marker. Boom. When Colin Kaepernick did that. Just like 2001 is a huge time marker. Bam. Right? Kubrick. And obviously 9/11. When did we... Oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys. When did we stop saying 911 and start saying 9/11? Because I was listening to Green Jello. I could put it up, this video I made. And he said something. So I called 9/11. Nobody said 9/11. Because I remember when it happened, I was going, isn't that strange that it happened on the emergency number date? That's just weird, I thought. Because, I mean, at first I didn't know about the thermite and all this. I didn't have boots on ground. But there was a definite, huge illusion. What did they just spray LSD over all of New York and then do it, or what? How could people not do it? How is there not pictures of the second plane? There should be millions of videos, pictures of the second plane, at least. Because your camera would be on the first building. So once you've seen a plane come into the second one, it's going to be on film. And yet only 10 or 15 exist? No. I'm sorry. There's no pictures of a plane coming toward it, right? There's no pictures. Because I don't believe it was a plane. And then the cookie cutter cutout of wings. Aluminum does not cut through steel. It just, that's physics. I mean, and also if you look, they were doing, if you watch it, you can see the blasts, boom, 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 on the bottom, way before the plane hits. The first hour, you can see it. It's smoking like by the... Well, listen, Christopher, here's a good quote for that. And in a way, I guess. I haven't figured out what's evil and what's good yet, but I know, because God put it on my heart. Here's what I used to say. Wait, where are you? I know, right? Well, we were just talking all about giants and spirals in the sky. My grandma, I spent so much time talking with her about what she talked with her great grandma about the Trail of Tears, which was not that long ago. It was in 1838. 38 and 39. And this was already when we had our reservation in Oklahoma and we made the deal. I have a stack of deeds with my name on it. It was my last name, Brady. I had a gunslinger fucking... that's what I was named after a train robber / gunslinger. It was awesome. Look, guys, it's a phone case. And should I put the butterfly on there? Come on, one of the girls will want this, right? It's so soft, you guys. It's so nice. And both sides I did suede, right? And then I used the gold. Ties for it. It's beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. I sold my other one. You remember that one that had the moon and the star? I sold that yesterday finally, and I wasn't even open for business. That's cool, huh? Someone came by to drop something off, and they were like, can I buy this for my girlfriend? How much is this? I'm like, $20. Like, here. I'm like, sweet. And that's the other one. You guys have probably seen it. It's the, oh, thanks, Christopher. It's the, as far as Trump, it's like, oh, wait, real quick. So taking a knee now is a big thing. Like, you can see how they're trying to steer it. People wearing masks that I never thought would fall for it. What is it? It's like putting a petri dish right on your face. It's so dumb. And that vaccination's got nanotechnology in it, which this is my opinion. Nanotechnology, which they can enact it whenever they want by button. Bernie, he's a career politician. And he's a millionaire. How do you become a millionaire being a career politician? Unless you're dirty. Because his job only pays $110,000 a year. That's far cry from the millionaire. What kind of socialist millionaires is there? Bitching about the billionaires. Come on, the whole thing's a joke. He did the Ed McMahon Private Publishers Clearinghouse Savings Plan. Oh, there was a guy jogging through Chaz this morning. I just watched it, naked. And he didn't know he was even in Chaz or whatever. He was in Seattle, and the guys stopped, and they're like, why are you naked running down the street? And he's like, because there's earthquakes coming. And they're all, how do you like the Chaz? He's like, well, what's Chaz? Where's the Chaz? Like, you're in it. That's why we thought you were running around naked. He's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm an apostle. I'm going to put that one up here for you guys. It's so funny. Oh, I'm going to put it up here. I got to. Here it is, right here. This guy is so Chaz. You're going to love this, guys. I got you under my skin. All right. You guys are going to love this. It's so funny. You don't even know he's in Chaz. And there it is. You guys, it's like a 5-minute video. From Pocket. Hey, that's Pockets of the Future. When you go watch that, if you guys want, you should go ahead and... will people please subscribe to my channel or share my videos if you think they're good enough? I mean, I do make some sense. I think it makes perfect sense, but to some people it doesn't. But my subscribers, they get it. They're not. If you just watch me rant all the time like I do, you'll slowly get all my knowledge just by a little bit at a time. But you have to sift through a whole bunch of crap. Oh, what I was going to say is I used to make the joke, because I have a high IQ, that people, I would go, man, oh, that's what I was going to tell you. Earthworms, if you know how you can cut them in half and it'll turn into 2 worms, right? That's how they worked in my timeline. I don't know how they do it now, but they probably have bells and whistles and firecrackers that go off that shoot out of them now. Who knows? I'm being serious on that. So anyway, I just couldn't believe this. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm literally, for the second time in my life, I am at a fucking loss for words. And I don't think it's going to get any better. But we must always soldier on, as we are dog-faced pony soldiers, according to Joe Biden. We, the Walmart shoppers, shopping in our future grandchildren's concentration camp. Yeah. Okay. Hey, I was going to check in on all those people that told me they were going to move to Canada if Trump won. Well, the day he won, I called them all up. And I'm like, you packing or what? You need help? You help packing? Not one. Not one. My sister, who vowed to leave if Trump won, didn't leave. But even more so, here, my sister's a Trumper now. And because she's afraid. She doesn't want that old motherfucker, that crooked bastard in there. I mean, she's like, Trump's bad, but man, I'd rather have someone, saying some rude words rather than some idiot that can't even babble his own fucking name and probably lathers himself up in fucking shit in his bathtub and just sits there and stuff. As soon as I get done off doing live, I start juggling chainsaws and handling rattlesnakes. Ooh, I'm gonna give you guys a triple bonus. Have you ever seen The Young Ones? It's a British show. Okay, I'm gonna put this one on here for you. You guys get the triple feature. It's awesome. Okay. You gotta watch the one called Bored. Oh, here it is. This is the shit, you guys. Nice. Here it is. I got it. You guys will love this. You will love it. Even though it's from... I don't know. Trump could be the fucking man that came to save us. I mean, there is time travel involved with Trump and Baron Trump. Baron Trump is not seen very often for a reason. And go read Baron Trump's adventures in time traveling with his pretend friend, Donald Trump. And then when you go in and realize that, Trump's uncle worked on time travel? Then I went and got the book 1900, The Last President. There's 3 of them. And they're Baron Trump's time traveling adventures. And there is so many correlations. It looks like the kid. It looks like Baron Trump. His name's Baron Trump. And it was written in 1899. Called The Last President. There's 3 books. One's called the 2 that have Baron Trump time traveling are, and it's all about that. And you will see all the correlations. Is number 1 is called, you know how they used to say, name a book like The Last President or 1900. Like, you know how they did 2 titles? So that's one. And then the other one, 1900 or The Last President. And then the other one is something about the incredible adventures of Baron Trump. But I'm telling you guys. Oh, and the other Mandela effect. What do you guys remember? Oh, if you have these in your town, I used to eat at the Hamburger Habit all the time. The Hamburger Habit. Now it's just called the Habit, and it's always been the Habit. That's it. It's weird. They don't know anything. And who's they? You know, it's like they. I mean, who do they answer to? Who does Jared Krempet Kushner who does Jared Kushner answer to? Who does Hillary answer to? Who does Obama answer to? Oh, yes, I put it on there. You guys, you got to watch this guy. It's 5 minutes, and it's outside the Trump rally. Oh, the Trump rally I was going to talk about. These people want him dead, which makes me think that possibly he could be on our side. I know. And Merck. Oh, man. Pharmaceuticals and DARPA. DARPA's scary. Donald has already saved a lot of lives. I don't know. Maybe he is some kind of savior. I don't know, you guys. He just does shit like black projects, like Soleimani. You know, he tells you after he's done it, right? Like he's a good president. Like almost as if he had a time machine, right? How else could you beat in a rigged election? That's why everyone was like, "What? No." Magic is real. As far as this, if I went, that's why I bring time travel and magic together. They're indistinguishable. If I go back in time to the prehistoric era with a Bic lighter, I'm fucking magic. If I go back a couple 100 years and have an iPhone and start showing them all this stuff, I'm a fucking magician, okay? So any technology we don't understand is gonna look like magic, right? Wasn't it last night? Oh, we made it to the. Did we make it to the summer solstice or what? Oh, I know. I like Trump as far as he's funny. He's entertaining, and he goes off script all the time, and it pisses people off. And it's funny, and he calls people out. I just like how he does it. I just think it's funny. It's entertaining because look, voting is merely a suggestion box for slaves. Okay. I know. Please don't talk to me about that. I lost a lot of family and friends. And that. You had no idea to know it. Right now, I can't think about that because I lost too many people. It was just really bad. Really bad. I can't believe they're doing this to us. You're right, though. Of course. They do. Oh my God. There's a video, you know, the famous Kmart in where the blue tree went up in the Kmart in Paradise, right? Do you remember that, Christopher? Well, they caught one of those B-380s, whatever we have. They're triangle crafts, and in the middle, it's like a round ball of plasma, and they're ours. I've seen them on our aircraft carriers, right? Yeah. Well, why do you think they call it paradise? Right? There's a lot of gold there. And there's some other things too underneath the ground. And they want their high speed train. Their goal is to have a beautiful high speed train that goes through fucking up the coast. And if you lay the train tracks together with the fire tracks or the proposed high speed rail, next to the map of the fires, they're identical. They lay them on top of each other. You know that. So anyway, yeah, the Kmart that went up the blue tree, right? Remember that? Well, they've slowed it down. A plane crew slowed it down, and you can see this craft come through and do it. I mean, it's going light speed. You just boom, 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 and then it's insane. It's some kind of crazy ass shit that we have, technology, whatever. I gotta go. I'm gonna eat something and everything. Smoke a joint. Wake up. Blah blah blah. Oh, I must have. Wake and bake. I know exactly. When I was saying it, I was thinking paradise because I shoot crabs. Okay, bro. Hey, hit me up, you guys. I put a bunch of shit. Oh, I'm gonna get all my items up on eBay. And if you want a phone case, if you want anything, um, let me know, and we'll make it happen. If you say, "Oh, I want a phone," I have this kind of phone, or I have this kind of gun, or I have this kind of whatever. Like I'm making a long leather piece for my sister's Indian Native American flute. Right? It's gonna be expensive, but I could do a rifle, a leather rifle, or I could put sheepskin on the inside. I mean, I'm professional, you guys. I'm good. I have orders already. I've already sent out orders. I've done custom orders, everything. Hey, if you even also, yeah, if anybody has something that's really important to them, like say your dad gave you a pocket watch or some shit. You know, you can get a medicine bag to put it in there. And I always put a little baggie of sage so that in all my products with my business card. And then you guys can burn a little bit of sage, ceremonial sage and shit. Yeah, it's cool, man. And I don't really want to make a lot of money. And I just want to make people happy. And what's cool too is I do bio magnetic blockage with my life savers. It makes, you know how the earth has that round, you know, the whole thing. Yeah, I'm covered. Boom. Where is that thing? As long as it makes a 10-foot ball around it, where 5G, nothing can enter it. But you can still call up. Here's my newest bag. This is going to be awesome. Should I put the thing, where should I put it? Here? That's kind of cool. Yeah. And then the other side's suede and white on the inside. It's white and I think it's awesome. How. That's cool. You know what I do too? Like, I pull a fucking, you know how in Mexico and shit, they come up to you with roses? You're with your girlfriend, and they come up to you like, oh, would you like to buy rose for your lady, your beautiful lady? Like, you're not gonna buy a rose for her, like putting you on the spot, and you have to buy one, right? So funny. I want to be one of those guys. My aspirations and goals in this life is to be one of those guys in the mall that just throws that airplane and it just does a flip and they can catch it every time. I want that job. Thank you. It comes through me, my artwork, and even some things, my poetry and writings in my sewing and making of things, and I'm realizing that there's skills that I never learned. I'm doing it, but yet I know what I'm doing somehow. It's so weird. It's like I'm meant to do this shit, man. I swear to God. I never was into leather stuff. I'd never even done anything until then now I'm like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. So take that sliced bread. I have a new best thing. You guys get it? Oh, you know what this is? Fuck yes. I can change my fucking look, you guys, look. I've got my fucking brand new iPhone Gold 6S. I needed this. And then I have another Gold, just another 6S, right here. But it does not have a battery in it. So I'm going to put this battery in here. Yeah, let's switch the batteries. Then I'll have this. It's such a badass one. Okay, so that's. I can't believe I found this. That's coming down the pipe. Me. Follow me. Anyway, I love all and every one of you guys so much. Thank you for even being part of my channel. What's this? I love you. I love bugs. I love it. I love it. So anyway, I love all you guys. We got to come together on this. No more. No more. Not let them. Only believe what's going on. What you boots on ground, or someone that you really can trust, like me, boots on ground. I will tell you exactly what's going on. And I trust you guys to tell me exactly what's going on. It is, right? Because I'm getting all these patterns, and I was thinking, wait, because I did so much acid when and growing up, right? And mushrooms and peyote, but mostly acid. And I was like, maybe I just see that because of that, right? But it's not, or I know how to do it because of that or something. I don't know. But I know how to do it because it's ingrained in my heritage or something, I guess. So weird. I mean, it's weird when you pick up something and you're a natural at it, right? But I've tried this before and it didn't work. It wasn't until I had a really good connection with the source, or I don't know why I said that. It just came out like that. The Great Spirit, the source, the maker of everything, right? Including Satan. He made that motherfucker. If he made him, he could take him out. Trust me. Everything is playing out as it should be. Right? Okay? Please don't be afraid. Because all it does is help them that want us to be under control. They want us to fight with each other. They are segregating us by any means necessary. And most people can't handle the truth. If you look through my eyes at what I see, and I know, you would probably be like, what? And I'll quote my homie, my friend, Charlie Sheen. If you were in my head, you'd be like, dude can't handle it. I got one gear. Go. Yeah, I miss Charlie. I miss little Charlie. He was a good friend. He was a good dude. And he was very a good dude. And as far as his work, he showed up and he was a professional. Even though he was getting all fucked up, he still would go to work, boom. And he was on it. Remember A Few Good Men or what? I'm sorry, Two and a Half Men? That was a funny ass show. And you know what? I can't even believe they fired his. Now people are getting fired for saying like that. Like if I said, "Oh, my neighbor likes Trump," they can fire me for that on my personal Facebook page if I put that. Can you believe that shit? It's crazy. It's so crazy. It is. It came back to me. It was like it all came back. Like I took also muscle memory is awesome. It saved my ass a few times. When I was young, I took 2 years. I took jujitsu. Then I took 2 years of white dragon kung fu, where I had to go 5 days a week for 3 hours at least a night. Okay, and I was young, and we were badasses. We fucking sparred with no pads, no pads. And my mom would pick me up. I'd have a bloody lip and a bruised eye. She'd be like, "I'm paying for this shit." It was $500 a month, but she did it, man. I love you, Mom. Thanks, Mama. I love you, Mama. Thank you. But anyway, so I took 2 years of it, and everyone had someone that was like their size to pair up and spar with, but no one, except for me, had no one. And so I had to spar the fucking sensei every time, and I was a little punk skateboarder, so he liked beating the shit out of me, but I learned more than anyone in the class. We did, and we don't have belts. We didn't have belts. We had sashes in Kung Fu. We have sashes. And actually, black sash is the first one. Gold sash is the top. But anyway, so I'm wearing it. And when you go to get your next sash, right, you have to do what we call a kata, right? And it's like a dance, but it's like Tai Chi. It's like Tai Chi Kung Fu shit, but it's a whole dance. And you have to know how to do it and shit perfectly like this. I don't know. It was really cool. And so every class, we would do an hour of Tai Chi energy work where we would literally manipulate energy and use it like how on Mortal Kombat you go shoot that ball out. We could do that shit if we wanted. Yeah. And anyway, it was amazing. And so I did it for 2 years and then some shit happened. Whatever. I had to quit, whatever, because I was moving and shit. And so then oh, okay. So fast forward. So I was badass, man, and I paid for it. I have my ass kicked, but all time for it. And I went 5 days, 15 hours a week. That's a lot. Even more. It is even more. But we needed it to learn, like, and I was good. I could fuck people up, man, like if I wanted to, but I only would use it for defense. But anyway, let me tell you real quick now. So fast forward 30 years. Okay, 30 years. And I've been in fights here and there. I did 3 years in the joint, and I've done jail, a lot of jail stuff, fightings, whatever. But I didn't really realize this until this was before jail time, whatever. Me and my girlfriend were there, and I had to walk around and go into the 7-Eleven from our house. It's like right around the corner, and there was this one dark alley that you have to walk by to get right behind 7-Eleven. So I went through. I was getting smokes for us, and I had like a couple $100 bills in my wallet. And there was these two dudes like from the neighborhood, like gangbangers. And I was like, whatever. I knew what they were thinking. I knew it, right? So I knew where they would perfectly and operate. Thinking like a criminal, I knew what to do. So I said, if I was a criminal, I would be right in that alley and jump out when I came by. So I was expecting that. I get ready and I go out and I have my shit, right? And I know what dude's gonna jump out. He jumps out. I grab his ass. I use his own momentum like that and pull him and just shove him into his fucking buddy. Right? Just shoved him right into his buddy. And then just cracked the other one like hard as I could, right? Before they had a chance to do anything. So one dude's facing that way, the other guy's like this. And I'm like this, and I'm just, popping and fucking them up. And then one of them caught me, and I went down, and I rolled and got right back up. It was like I learned it in jiu-jitsu. That's how we always, if you fall, you boom, and you're back up. And then all this, I immediately got into how we would stand in Kung Fu. And I immediately could do all these things and block. I immediately knew how to use like my muscle. It was muscle memory in some sort of place that you can't fuck up. Because that when I took Kung Fu and Jiu-Jitsu, I was 15. And now, or younger even, for it to be now, after then doing all these drugs and shit, and now my muscle memory still remembers all of it. It's amazing. It really it amazed me. But what's really fucking weird about it was, and it was kind of cool in a way. I'm fucking these two guys up, right? But hey, I've lost way more fights than I've won. That's just a fact. I'm not saying I'm bad at all. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Oh, so through all that, it still stuck. And so, but they also taught us respect, discipline, all this shit. And I wanted to say one more thing, since it's gone on forever, if anyone's still here. Imagine this, and I've said it before, in 200 years of our lives in America, go to Little House on the Prairie. What does the classroom look like? It's got a chalkboard, it's got a globe, and it's got rows of desks. Hey, Dank. Nice. Me too. I've forgotten that I was live before and been doing all kinds of stuff or falling passed out. I have this wedding cake. It's so good right now. This weed that I got right now is so good. Look at my newest little medicine bag. Boom. I'm trying to figure out where to put the butterfly on it. Oh, I know, right? Oh, well, probably, yeah. I watch my own videos sometimes, and I'm surprised, like, wow, that's actually pretty smart, Brady. Or funny. All that at myself. Is that wrong? I want to see if I'm doing okay, like how I come across or something. I try and do it this early so I'm not all fucked up. You know what I mean? And, as the day progresses. I gotta get Dr. Pepper. And I'm really gonna say, I gotta clean my fucking house, man. I love having a house. It's all my own. I think I must just be so horrible to myself because I always look in the. I sit down and I look and I think, wow, man, you look great. Like, you're a pretty good looking guy, and I'm just like, wow. I feel so tore up. I probably just look like fucking death warmed over. You know, I don't know. It's not in my teeth. You guys didn't even say nothing. I do that too on some of the channels that I watch. Hey, Dank, you've got to see these things. There's if go back in the comments, watch. Wait, I don't know how to do it. My little thing, have that little thing that you turn on your mouse? Mine broke, so I have to grab it and pull it down or whatever. You know what I mean? Okay, at the beginning. Okay, so I put up 3 videos. You got to see them, man. The first one is about staging history, and it's on from John Levi's channel. Got to see that. And then there's another one that's just 5 minutes long of this dude at the Trump rally, and he's really fucking good too. Jesse Ventura should have. They would have suicided him. They're gonna try. They are killing Trump. I mean, it's fucked. You gotta check your own house before you knock on your own neighbor's door. But Trump has been trying. Okay, and then these 2 right here videos are awesome too. Christopher, did you watch any of them? It's been okay. I just got up a little while ago. I'm usually up earlier, but I didn't get to sleep till like 3. It's hard, man. Doing nothing. See, it seems like, look, see, I made money yesterday. I wasn't even open, and I sold money. I sold a phone, not a phone case, but a iPad case for what's her name's girlfriend. And well, whatever she want to use it for. It's that one with the star. It's like this big. It's pretty big. It's the same size as this, but this I flipped inside out so that it would be, like this. Beautiful. Perfect. And it's got and then, but for whatever, if you want, this fits it fits my iPhone 6S or whatever, and it fits it perfect, and it fits my Galaxy. So, but also, if you wanted more, you could have it sticking out where just the top and just your camera. It's like if you're doing some, and then you can have this as a necklace, right? If you want, it's gonna have the butterfly there, right? Here's the butterfly. I was thinking there, but my heart tells me that I don't know. Whatever, it's gonna be like right here, I guess. And then inside here you could have is your phone, and you could have like a beep 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 beep. Oh, your camera just coming out of this app right here. People won't even know it. I could actually even make a hole where when you slide your fucking phone in, it's in there, but there's a tiny hole, and you would be able to, like, nah, this is my medicine bag I wear around my neck. I keep my phone in there, or I keep whatever in here. It's that you gotta understand the phone's totally shut in, and I'm gonna make a hole like right here for the camera. So you would be wearing it around your neck like this, right? But you would have a secret camera right here that's recording audio and video, like your wire on a wire. I'm just saying on the cops, not on the people. So, should I put the butterfly there or there? I have tons of different patches and things that I could use for this. I'm gonna sell something like this for like $20. I think, you know, 'cause it's nice. At least, I mean, for my friends, 20. I sold that blue with the stars, the star and the moon on it. Remember? Man, that's tight. And then, I mean, come on, $20. I mean, I put that. It took me a day, all day to make one of those. So, and I'm only charging $20 because it doesn't feel like work to me. It's just fun. I love it. I know, man. It's been good. He was scared. It was fucked up what happened. Dude, we need Trump. Do you want to know what the beautiful irony is? Even though I try and stay out of politics, but Trump has gotten us out of illegal wars. He sure seems to. He busted up Epstein, where Obama and them were taking flights on the Lolita Express. So I know that Trump, he is good. If he fucking, you can't judge every politician or anything. I mean, and Trump is Trump, whatever, man. He ain't perfect, like none of us are. And that's why we like him. And you know what? He knows that what the fuck is going on, and people were too scared to even stand up to like Black Lives Matter or anyone. They're bending the knee. The guy that helped Trump cross the street so he could give an address and move the protesters so he can make an address. He quit. He bent the knee to Black Lives Matter and resigned. The 5-star general. Is this the delusion period that God was talking about in the Bible or something? Like, because people are really acting dumb. Like, are you kidding me? I didn't see what. I watched the whole thing. You know what I think? Oh, this is the surprise. Yeah, no, he only got 100,000. He looked very pissed off and just beat. Like, he looked defeated getting off the helicopter. I've never seen him have his tie off and have a MAGA hat in his hand, like crumpling, punching it almost. He didn't just walk. He didn't even want to look at the cameras. He went like, that's it. And you know he's fucking pissed. They set this shit up. See, old people, because they invented COVID, whatever. I don't care. It's true. Bullshit. Because they are more susceptible and stuff. This whole thing is just to get all eyes on or off Trump and all this stuff. That's this whole fucking thing is about. Or else everyone would be sick and dying. Okay, or you'd know people. Your neighbors, at least 1 out of 2 of your neighbors. No, it's a political move, and it worked, but it didn't though, because you know what? The Trump, they're the silent majority. They're afraid. I'm afraid to wear my Trump hat because I will get beat up, or I'll have to fight. So that's why I have it, because when I wake up sometimes, I'm like, God, I hope someone starts shit with me today. I'm just going to fucking kill them. And so I wear my Trump hat and hope someone says something or knocks it off my head. You know? And then I can just get out a little bit of anger. But anyway, besides that, so he had, I watched it online. I watched the whole thing. I just did because I wanted to see what was going to happen or or whatever. He's a good storyteller. I mean, he's good at his role in this whole thing. But I think he really is passionate. You'd have to be. Why not? He had a life where he could have any girl and all girls, any money and all money. But for some reason, he took the hardest job in the world and wouldn't accept pay. He accepts $1 a year to be president, which is full circle what I started out saying, that lifelong politicians getting rich. What? No. But he was scared. But here's why it was like not a big turnout, is because they were trying to tell him, look, because first of all, that TikTok thing, you have to have a credit card number and all these things. Yeah, no, they didn't have anything to do with it. What it was is people are still afraid of what they were afraid of. A is the fucking all the Black Lives Matter and the violent protesters said, Antifa said, we're coming to Tulsa for the MAGA rally. Fuck you. We're gonna fuck shit up. And it scared people, man. And plus the coming off the heel of this corona pandemic, they didn't want to be in that big ass place, man. It's shit inside. So that's why they didn't turn out. Most people watched at home like me. I would have concerns, health concerns going. And I'd have concerns of Antifa having like 10 little skinny soy boys attack me. And see, these are Second Amendmenters. We have a gun, so we don't have to fight because we're old. So when a bunch of Antifa come, boom, we have our guns. We can't, old people, like, I've seen them beat up old people. Shit, it's fucked. I hate elderly abuse. I hate abuse of any kind. Animal abuse. You know what? Animal lives matter. Fuck Black Lives Matter. Sick of it. Sick of it. They gotta get their act together. Alright, it's been 2 hours. I'm sorry, guys. But what happened, it was different people that came on. So, that's alright. I don't mind. God damn it. Spider bit me. I gotta clean my house today. Hey, I love you guys. Thanks for everything. It's Monday, and I hope everything. Just picture how it should be. And I don't know. It's all happening so fast. I don't know. Anyone just would it? I don't know what to do. I'm out of shit. I'm not. But I need to clean my house and stuff. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. I'm gonna finish my. I'm going crazy. It's still. Oh no, they have it. It's still locked down here. They re-locked it down in California. People are like, what? It's crazy. Okay. Now I'm bleeding because I slashed a fucking spider web. At least it wasn't a bunch of mini spiders that came out. That was an old wives' tale that we used to always say. Yeah, there was someone in class and they had a big boil right here, and then one day in class they were scratching it, and it opened up, and it was all these baby spiders came out, and it had a guy that laid eggs under the person's skin, the kid, and it was like one of those urban legends. Like I love to promote those, and like Mikey from like Life cereal. He died from drinking Pepsi and eating Pop Rocks at the same time. And here's another one. Marilyn Manson is the kid, the nerd friend from Boy Meets World. close, though. But I always, when I hear shit like that, I perpetuate it. Just like if someone calls to my house and says, "Is Bob there?" I go, "Yeah, what do you need?" No matter who they ask for. Sometimes they'll ask for a girl or something. I'll be like, "This is her." They're like, "What?" Yeah, this is Heather. You called me. Shit like that. Right? It's all right. All right. Have a good time. Just think about this. Don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing, it's gonna be alright. Three little birds sit on my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. It is. Trust Bob. Even though I have a liquid crystallization of him shapeshifting and Jenna Bush, I think they are. Sorry for my bad singing. I won't quit my day job. And it was like a mixture of, I think, two songs. But we need to come together. I have no problem, but I don't care. I have no problem with nobody. I got the boss bother. I got no problems with nobody. Period. I don't. There's 3 cops on my life that are my friends. I'm worried about cops because they're all quitting and stuff. And I'm worried about us because we're fucked when they don't quit. I mean, we can form our own deputies and shit. I guess that's what we're gonna have to do. Okay. That's what we're gonna have to do. Just find our own deputies, deputize them, which actually is what they're doing. I just read the bikers are gonna go up there, but it's either way. Bloodshed is just not ever the answer. It's never the answer, man. Unless you want to get the population down to 500,000, then it's the answer. Kill Bates. That fucker. You know what? God should strike that fucker down. It's a test. How many people trust God to make the right choice? You're going, God, hey, should I do this? And he goes, yes. Who do you trust? God or your own dumbass? Why you even ask me, right? Okay. It's been 2 hours. I love you guys. Okay. And just, the law of attraction is picturing not what you don't want, but what you do want. Like, how do you want it to be? Picture it that way, that it's already that way. And that's how law of attraction works. You think, oh man, we have these cool things, or whatever you want to think of, anything. And then, damned if it probably might show up in the next couple days. So, I'd say it's been there all the whole time. And then you'll be Mandela affected. Like my sister, boom, boom, she came through for me. She's like, I think you're right. She goes, hey Brady, I think I'm down for Trump. She said, because these other people, they finally, it was her threshold finally got breached, right? I knew it would because she's an anti-vaxxer. She homeschools her kid, shit like that, and she's a and she's she is Native American. She's my sister, so she's gonna hear about it. Eventually, she's gonna notice that, like, hey, and especially with me pointing shit out. But that was the key. I had to stop trying to push her, especially her, and me too, and a lot of people that get Mandela. But it's just cool because I had this theory, like, one person per family gets Mandela affected. Then they're like the black sheep. You know what I mean? Speaking of glass cages, I had this meme where it has the Pope, and remember the Pope mobile where he can stand up and wave, but it's bulletproof glass all around him. It's like, okay, a guy sells you an idea of eternal heaven after death. It's great. Yet, and then at the bottom it says, yet spends whatever amount of money to make sure he don't go there. And it's like, wow. It's how you look at things, right? It's just how you look at things. I remember the Pope Mobile when I was a teenager, and I'm like, the Pope Mobile. I want the Pope Mobile. I mean, I didn't think, what? But I do think, like, what? Okay, cops. No, I don't want to know about cops because of the shit that's going on right now. Well, that's why I couldn't play it in. 2 hours. And I got 2 people to stay on. And I go like, hey. Yeah, and you know what? Being rich ain't all that great. All it is a cage with golden bars. Bars like for drinks. Yes, this is so good. I can't wait to see who buys it. It's so cool to see who buys your artwork and why. Like, I'll ask them, like, what do you like about that? Sometimes they'll be like, oh, I don't know, I like it. Usually they'll be like, well, I have this picture at home that will go perfect. This will be famous. Or they'll say, I don't know. It's just. Like, this caught my eye. I like all your work, but, I can only afford this. And then I'm like, okay, well, if you want something else, let me know, make me an offer or whatever. It's fine. If you really, something else is calling to you and you don't have enough, I mean, I can help you, of course. So yeah, that's the beauty of doing what I do. So I'm gonna make half. See where my bed ends right there, and where this. Wait, I guess it would be better to do. Okay, see where this bed in Boulder County, where I grew up, is. Boom. Well, from there, it's gonna go across that. And it's like I have a pole, and then I have Native American blankets that will shut and clip, boom, 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 boom. And then on the other side is my bed and my office and everything. And then I have these badass Native American. Oh, see this color right here that I'm pointing to, that orange and black? That's gonna be where the kitchen thing is. I'm gonna have it shut, but when I have one of my stores open, it's gonna be shut. But when I'm here, I'll just roll them back and boom. So it's just like you know what I mean. Or I'll just leave it down in the curtain and just walk through into my kitchen. And then when I'm open, I'll just put like clothespins on there, so it's like not where you want to go. And also, it will kill many birds. Like, I'll be able to I will be able to. Oh, it'll make me keep my house clean, my kitchen clean, and all that kind of stuff. So, anyway, alright, 2 hours. What am I doing? I'm sorry. I love you all. Thanks for watching. I said the same thing like 10 times. I'm sorry.